Happy Tuesday, people. Welcome to another vlog. It's been Easter weekend, so we're starting the week on a Tuesday, as both businesses are very heavily Monday to Friday businesses, and obviously nurseries and schools are not open on Easter Monday. Starting on a Tuesday, 4-day week, which some people may view a 4-day week as a blessing. It makes no difference, the same amount of stuff's got to get done. It just means today is going to be busier. So I will try and video as much as I can, but this week on the vlog, as a prediction, there is going to be a lot of things happening. Today's going to be a very, very busy day naturally because we've had a 4-day weekend. It's also the first day of term, so anyone working in schools and nurseries will appreciate that normally Easter weekend falls in between the 2-week holidays. So today we would normally just go back to holiday camps, which is a lot more relaxed. Today is the first day back at schools and nurseries, so going to be a busy day. On top of that, it is 1 year since we started our first nursery. So in our first nursery that we started, we're having a first birthday party today. We've got magician, DJ, I think Bluey's coming, so the kids will, I'm sure, find it amazing. So we're going to pop down and spend some time there with the children and staff at that particular venue. And after that, got a meeting as well with a new head teacher in one of our a school has opened up around the corner to one of our current schools, and we are meeting who is going to be the head of that in September to discuss how we can help and partner with their school, which is good. More growth, more meetings. It is 6:15. I'm now driving home. Good first day back, really good first day back. Meetings in the morning, completely forgot to kind of record anything. Then the party for JC Little Explorers' kind of first birthday, which was put on by Brooke at the nursery. Really good. Good to see lots and lots of parents with the children having a good time. The children's magic was questionable. I thought it would have been a slightly better, so if you are a children's magician, hit me up, because all I saw was flicking through a book, turn the book over, flicking through the book again, and hey, the 2-year-olds were fooled. They were mesmerised by how these pictures suddenly coloured themselves in, but it could have been a little bit better. But no, all good. This afternoon's meeting was something else. Really good meeting. We're at an exciting point now in terms of, and I'm talking not just JC Sports, in terms of kind of everything we're doing. We're at an exciting point that not only now we're working in multiple academies, and the benefit of that as a provider is you do a really good job in one school in the academy. Then when the other school are looking to change their current provision or add more provision, you've already got a glowing reference, which is a lovely feeling, going in for a meeting with a head teacher already discussing with another head teacher in their academy saying JC Sports is great. The meeting's a completely different dynamic. There's no sales part to the meeting. It's purely what's the provision you're looking for, how can we help improve what you've currently got, how can we make sure we're putting the best provision in play for you, and the meeting is a lot more enjoyable. When it gets exciting is when suddenly it builds. So it's suddenly right, can you do this in that school? Can you do that in that school? And you've got senior leaders and key stakeholders that effectively are making decisions for multiple schools at the same time. And that in itself is an exciting thing. We're also at a point in which now we've got 3 nurseries with JC Little Explorers. 3 nurseries with JC Little Explorers. We've deliberately brought them in areas in which we are working in the local primary schools, and it's all a deliberate act. We want to be positively impacting children from 1 to 4 in the nursery setting. Then when they go into the primary school, we want to be in that primary school that they go into, so we want to be the nursery that's the feeder for the school. Then work with the children from 4 to 12. We do a small amount of work with secondary schools, not too much, and then when they finish secondary school we can offer the apprenticeship and kind of provide this full 360. And to explain this now full circle, today's meeting was not just about how we can help the school, it was how we can help the community. In the new area, do they need a new nursery built? is there a demand? One location it was how do we improve their current nursery? And it becomes about a much bigger picture than just, do you need a sports after school club? Do you need a PE lesson? It becomes, how can we create an infrastructure in which we are providing the nurseries for the area, they're feeding into the schools, we provide as much provision as possible for that school, and it's exciting, really exciting. And it's nice to see when you say something, an idea is good, it's nice to start seeing, let's go. It's nice to start seeing things in action and seeing the positive impact they can have. So, I appreciate that's a lot of waff, but I was trying to get the point across without saying too many details for obvious reasons, but I'll be sure to document when it gets round to it. But when it happens, and it will happen for September time, and there's going to be a lot of things in the vlogs in the next coming months, in which is me in meetings, me having discussions, and then the work will commence in September. So I would imagine then, back end of August and the month of September, there will then be a lot of information that's like, oh, remember when I said I had this meeting, or remember when we did this, and there'll be a lot of things that come to action, and be able to visually see them in September. This will be one of those moments that I will recall and say, remember when I had that really excited meeting where we were working across the academy? Today was the day. Hello, it is Wednesday. We are back in the office. Good day. In the office first thing, meetings with the team, caught up on particular stuff. Remember that we don't get to see too much, a few changes in roles. And then we've been out catching up with a few of our head teachers in our North Hampshire area, which was good, was productive, and very good use of time. Back in the office now. I was hoping, I was meant to have a podcast today. That got cancelled, which is just, it is what it is. They were busy, some other bits come up, so we'll rearrange. Thought it was going to be good time, and I thought I was going to spend the rest of the afternoon down at the new nursery, following completing today. We've been sat here waiting. We could have completed last week, and I don't think we're going to complete again today. I've just sent in another doc. But yeah, the council, the two solicitors have been, from what I can see, really, really good. So well done to them, but the council, pain in the ass. So all councils are different. We work across three, and if you're aware of the three we work in, I'm sure you can figure out which one's annoying, because everybody says the same thing. So it doesn't look like we're going to complete today. Hopefully we complete tomorrow. It's very annoying. We wanted to complete in Easter so it's nice and clean, but we've got to get it through this week. It's becoming extremely frustrating, and it's annoying for the seller. They're obviously looking to exit and move on. It's annoying for the staff that were involved. It's annoying for me, but it's more annoying for the other people involved, to be honest. So hopefully we can get that completed. Now in the office, going through some emails, chasing up on some leads. It's a good time of year. Also, whilst I'm here, I'm going through the mentorship that I signed up for. So after acquiring some nurseries, felt let's get some mentorship and do it on a larger scale. I've signed up to a thing called the 5D program, and whilst I'm here, spin you around like that. Not too sure how much you can see. Oh no, that goes up and down. How do I zoom then? I have no idea. But in theory, you're ready to look for funding. If I go forward, it's a nice roadmap. That's not useful to you at all, is it? I do apologise. That was useless. I apologise. But there's a roadmap online, and I think I had skipped it and hoped that I would be able to kind of fast track it and not put the time in. After a call today, I've been politely told that I need to do the roadmap. It'll take about 8 hours. So I need to put some time aside to do this, to then crack on and get the most from the mentorship, and hopefully help us on our way to scaling and buying some more nurseries and building up our group sooner. Right, Lynn, we have got some organic spaghetti bolognese. Do you want it? Lynn. Spaghetti bolognese is not a vibe. Do you want some more, Lynn? Do you want some more? Nah, not a vibe. Happy Thursday, which feels very weird. 4-day week, but yeah, it is Thursday. Not a lot to report, to be honest. A lot of time spent in front of the computer. It's payroll week. Payday tomorrow. and the nursery acquisition still hasn't completed. I've got words. We're waiting for the council, and it is growing increasingly frustrating. No one's picking up phone calls, no one's replying to emails, and it's the council. What do you do? I won't name the council, but it's a joke. So I can only hope and pray it goes through this week, because it's becoming a little bit of a joke, and it's a big holding up block, and it's very frustrating when you've made lots of plans according for it. But I'm now heading down to Chichester. Going to go and check in with one of our wraparound clubs, and we are a little bit short staffed for the first hour or so. I'm in ratio, but it'll be good. It's nice to get out and not only see the clubs but be a part of the delivery as well, as I don't often get the opportunity to. Alright, Mum.
And I'll talk to you soon. Bye, Luna.
Mum.
Bye, Baba.
Mum.
I'll see you later.
Mum.
What?
Say hello to the vlog.
No!
You want it? Unlucky. Say bye, Nanny.
Bye, darling. Bye.
Has Luna got a biscuit? Oh.
I'm assuming this has to be her.
Luna gonna eat the biscuit?
For you, she's really hot.
I'm actually
Right guys, I have not recorded for a couple of days, I do not believe. Nothing missed, just a lot of me sat behind a computer chasing this nursery acquisition. It's still not gone through, incredibly frustrated. And it was payroll week, so lots of time spent in front of the computer. Nothing too exciting for the vlog, so I do apologise. But one thing that will make up for it a little bit is Saturday morning, 7:30, and I'm on my way to East Preston. So as a company we are hosting an archery course. I believe there's going to be a few people on the course that aren't part of the company, but we got the bulk of the course. We kind of organised it, hosted it, arranged it with Archery GP, and then some other people attending to kind of make up the max number for the course. But that is both Saturday and Sunday. So been teaching archery for a very long time, but every couple of years it is good to redo the course, refresh your memory. And as much as I don't teach very often now, when I do, quite often it tends to be archery. So yeah, I think we've got either 6 or 8 people on the course today from the company, and again kind of organised deliberately so they are able to do the course ready for all of our summer archery events, clubs, we're doing school competitions, that kind of stuff. So 2-day course, and I would deliberately try and get as much content as possible to make up a little bit for the lack of content.
Just push all the way through. Afternoon both.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to Archery. I'm going to go through the Archery 101 rules, okay? So, thank you for coming prepared with the correct clothing, correct hair, and no visible piercings. Obviously, he is absolutely fine, and no open hole shoes, too bad. Anyone got any injuries to each other? All good, all ready to go, ready to land. Do you know what hand you are for archery? Yeah? What hand are you? Right? Superb. Nice. So I've got 2 of these. What I'd like you to do is put it on. Okay, so you're going to put it on your left arm.
Aim. Ready to shoot. Let go. Okay. Fingers that way.
This one on the left.
Oh, same point.
Anytime today would be great. Oh.
Stretch. Loose. Stretch. Loose. Stretch.
Have we done archery? Have you had any experience?
Okay.
Yes.
Hey guys, gonna.
Looks like you just start rapping.
I can't do this.
Either of you two done archery before?
I shot one in the garden.
So if you guys want to put that on your right forearm, please. Left forearm, please.
That is immediately